Maria Reina from Bella Cucina Maria in Port Chester, New York. My company is a catering company, a culinary instructional company, and a consultant. I'm going to be showing you how to make a yogurt soup. And the spices have a slight Indian flair. First, we're going to cut up our onion. You don't have to worry about cutting up your onion and vegetables too small because as they cook down, we're going to puree them when they're finished. So I'm going to give these a nice rough chop. Now I'm going to cut the summer squash. And you can leave the skin on the summer squash because it's soft and very thin. Don't worry about cutting it too small because it'll cook down and we're going to puree it at the end. Now that our vegetables are chopped, we're going to saute them. So now we're going to add a little olive oil to our pan, add our onions, a little salt, and a little white pepper. And I'm using white pepper because the soup is going to be a really nice light color, and I don't want to have black specks from the ground black pepper in it. This is going to be a great vegetarian dish. It's really just made up of onions, yellow squash, and yogurt. Once your onions start to soften up a little bit, you're going to add the spices. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of mild curry powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Give that a mix. Oh, it smells really, really good. I'm going to add the yellow squash. Give it a mix, and then add water. Add enough water just to cover the vegetables. We can always add more later if we need it. Let the pot come to a boil. Then you're going to turn it down to a simmer, cover it, and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Our yogurt soup is just about finished. The onions and the squash are nice and soft and they're falling apart, and I've taken it off of the stove. I'm going to add a little bit of yogurt to it, and then I'm going to puree it with my stick blender. So now we're going to add a little bit of the yogurt into the soup and some fresh Thai basil. Take your stick blender. You can also do this in a blender, but I find a stick blender or an immersion blender so much easier for this type of soup. Everything is done in one pot, so you only have one dish to clean. Once you're done, you want to have a little taste to see if you need to add any more seasoning to it. It needs just a little bit more salt and pepper. I'm going to add a little bit more salt, and a little bit more pepper, and maybe just a little touch of yogurt. To finish the soup, we're going to add a little bit more basil and some lime juice. So I'm basically going to put the juice of 1 lime in, and we're going to give it a mix again. This is a great soup that can be served either hot or cold. In order to serve it cold, you're going to put it into a container, let it cool down a little bit, and then put it in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours. And this is how to make cold or hot yogurt soup. My name is Maria Reina of Bella Cucina Maria, and great cooking is personal.